Oh, there she is. So today we're taming the Megatherium. Nice. First thing to note is don't be next to any sort of insects when you're near a wild one, because they will mess you up, because for some reason wild ones get the buff even though they haven't killed anything yet, and they go crazy. These boys normally passive unless aggroed, or insects are nearby. Nice. So going back to old reliable, I've got a 4 gateway trap with 2 gateway doors. This is what I normally use to trap these boys, but there are 2 ways to do it. One way is to aggro them in there, which is a lot harder and potential death situation, or you can build a trap around them when they trigger an animation of them eating from the ground. This is a million times easier and risks no damage. Nice. When it comes to tranking this boy out, you can either use a crossbow or a long neck rifle with trank darts. Nice. While tranking this boy out, or after you've tranked him out, it's worth setting up some spike balls around them, because the Uranus seem to spawn wherever these boys spawn, and they're the only things that attack them, so it's a good idea just to be prepared. Nice. The most effective way of taming this boy is superior kibble, or you can use rare mutton or honey. Rare mutton's probably the easiest one to find in the wild, because you see lots of ovis around this boy because they do spawn in the sow, but superior kibble is the better choice because you don't need to use any narcotics to keep him down. Nice. On official settings, it will take 16 superior kibble and will take about half an hour, which isn't too bad at all. And it comes out as a 224 if you tame it at 150, which is almost a perfect tame. Nice. You have to be level 52 to unlock the saddle for this boy, which is really good since an alpha broodmother can be killed by this boy so easily if you have a Uranus and a Daedon to heal them up. They are omnivores, so they don't eat veggie cakes, but they can heal off meat. But if you take this boy into the alpha broodmother, she will die so fast, and you'll have no worry about losing any of these boys because they are absolute beasts when they get their insect killer buff. To showcase this, I'm going to take on 2 150 Rexes, and one will be with the insect killer buff, one will be without. This guy has 2 attacks. His main attack, which is a slap, is quite fast, and then he has a more damaging attack, which is his bite. This boy can harvest berries and meat and hide, which is awesome. So just going to kill this scorpion, then go back in on this new 150. So the insect killer buff can be shown by the little orange mist around his head. You can see that he's taken so much reduced damage, and his damage is almost tripled, which it is 250% increased. While fighting anything, insects, it goes up to 375%, which is insane. This buff lasts 120 seconds, i.e. 2 minutes, and can be refreshed by killing more insects. Nice. The insect killer buff makes this boy perfect for the swamp cave, which can be found in the redwoods next to the lake. He can demolish everything in there so easily, can farm chitin, can find more berries with the insect killer buff because obviously it increases the damage, so this is a perfect place if you need to make some menton paste or you're just gagging for berries. Nice. He makes short work of everything in there, and since again he's an omnivore, he can heal off the meat that you can get from killing everything. Since this loot in this cave is awesome, I've got shotgun BPs from here before. It's just perfect because all you do is walk in this boy, no issue, no worries about dying. This boy hasn't even been leveled up and he demolished everything in this cave. So this is so good for farming. Speaking of farming, this boy is an absolute monster at farming fibre and thatch. He's decent at gathering berries, not the best, but it is pretty good. And obviously chitin is really good, especially for the caves, because you can get so much cement paste out of it once you start crafting. This boy also has the option to sit down, which increases health regen. This does trigger him to eat more food though, so just be aware. Babies can be told to sit down, obviously you don't want to do this because that will make them starve and die. Nice. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. I'm a beast.